This is going on day 2 of the Christmas story. We're going to be reading from Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign, and behold, the virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and she will name him Emmanuel. The prophet Isaiah is speaking and delivering a direct message from God. Isaiah began with, therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign, making it clear that this is God's word through his prophet. Isaiah is speaking to King Ahaz of Judah and the house of David. In the broader context, in Isaiah chapter 7, 1 through 13, Ahaz was facing a military crisis. Two neighborhood kings, Rezin of Syria and Micah of Israel, were threatening to attack Jerusalem. And God had told Ahaz to ask for a sign to confirm his protection, but Ahaz refused out of the false pity. So God gave him a sign anyway. The you in this verse is plural in Hebrew, indicating the sign is for the entire house of David and the nation, not just Ahaz personally. God declared he will give a miraculous sign. A virgin will conceive, something naturally that is impossible, and she will give birth to a son, and she will name him Emmanuel, meaning God is with us. This sign has both an immediately and a future fulfillment. In the immediately context, it may have pointed to Isaiah's own son or a child in the generation as a sign of God's timing. The threatening king will fall before the child reached a certain age, but the ultimate completely fulfillment came 700 years plus later with Jesus. Historically, context. Isaiah prophesied around 735 through 732 BC during Ahaz's reign, when Judah faced the Ephrathah crisis. The prophetic fulfillment in Matthew chapter 1, 22 verse 23 explicitly state that this prophecy was fulfilled when Jesus was born of the Virgin Mary in Bethlehem. The gospel writers saw that Jesus' virgin birth as the ultimate fulfillment of Isaiah's prophecy. Mary did indeed name her son in accordance with God's plan, and Jesus embodied the meaning of Emmanuel. He was literally God with us. John chapter 1 verse 14. When Isaiah spoke in Jerusalem, the ultimate fulfillment occurred in Bethlehem and throughout Jesus' earthly ministry. God is truly with us. The name Emmanuel isn't just poetic, it is a promise. Though Jesus, God, didn't remain distant but entered the human history, taking on flesh to be present with his people. In our loneliness, most difficult moment, we can remember that God is Emmanuel. He is with us. God keeps his promise even when delayed. 7 centuries passed between the Isaiah prophecy and Jesus' birth, yet God fulfilled every detail. When God promised to you seemed delayed, remember that his timing is perfect and his word is sure. God provides sign of his faithfulness. When Ahaz refused to ask for a sign, God gave one anyway. God wants us to have confidence in his presence and promises. Look for the ways that God has shown his faithfulness in your life. These are your sign. The impossible is possible with God. a virgin conceive is humanly impossible, yet this is exactly how God chose to enter our world. What seems impossible in your life, God specializes in doing what only He can do. Trust God in the time of crisis. Ahaz was terrified of his earthly enemies, but God was offering a divine protection and presence. When you face threat or fear, shift your focus from the problems to the presence of Emmanuel, God with you. Reflection. Where do you need to experience God with us most in your life right now? And how does knowing Jesus is Emmanuel change how you face your current challenge? Today's truth from Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14. Emmanuel, God with us. This isn't just a beautiful name, it's the reality of your daily walk with Christ. The virgin birth wasn't just a miracle for Mary. It was God's declaration that He will never leave His people alone. Today, you don't have to face your challenge or your fears or your joys by yourself. Jesus is Emmanuel, and He is with you right now in this very moment. Living today knowing that you are never alone. God didn't just come to earth 2,000 years ago. He remains with you, in you, and for you every single day. I hope you enjoy this message. Have a blessed day, and thank you.